What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Like One FN Duo, and this is an impromptu little random talks. Just basically, I was came home, took a nap. My legs was killing me. Got back up for a second, and I'm gonna go do some stuff. And I was answering some emails, but before I went to take my nap, I kind of did a little reading of certain things and read some stuff in Japan. Talked to my boy Kenji, read some stuff in Japanese, from Japan. I should say what I'm saying that. From Japan, and just just like talk about what's going on in the Gamesphere a little bit. Not a lot. I want to try to do this quick because I already called somebody and I got to talk to them. First of all, I want to put up a special video Thursday. Hopefully everything goes right and I could put it up. It's basically a kind of a haul or something, but you'll see when it comes up. Like I said, I'm just rambling because I'm tired. But I want to put up something special Thursday, and hopefully goes up without no problem. Next thing would be, I want to thank everybody out there who's been very active in commenting, and I'm happy to hear y'all thoughts and y'all thoughts and everything with the last couple of videos I did. Like, it's good to see people doing that and gaining views. One thing about the channel that kind of surprised me, like I said, it's a small channel and we get a lot of in a small channel we get a lot of people, how should I say, coming in and watching a lot of stuff. That's cool. And the views, if I have to be I have to tell the truth, overall the big views does the views itself doesn't bother me to see, like, oh wow, it surprises me a lot. No, what it does is the concept of when you put it in content. And for me to have 200 and I think it's 35 or 230 between those, okay, fluxes sometimes, to have that sell for me and my sister's channel, and we getting views past 250 and 300 sometimes. Yeah, it shows that a lot of y'all are active, and I mostly do good enough topics that y'all like to watch it. You know what I mean? So or watch what I'm saying or hear what I'm saying. Most of the time it's mostly here. I don't put that much stuff in. So that I am very happy about. That the analytics of this channel has been very, very outstanding. And I just basically also watching a lot of the analytics and see that, you know what, I don't get, what do you call it? Like, I don't monetize my stuff. I right now, like you'll see stuff in the video on the screen right now. That's gonna get copyright claimed by Nintendo. But all my copyrights and everything have been really up to par, no problems. Really, and I'm like I said, I'm happy like doing this for fun. I think that also helps me out here is like, lately I've been talking about the games, and I'm also happy to see a lot of people now getting to the point of, yeah, let's talk about games. Oh, when NX is revealed, it's revealed. If it's real, then we'll see when it happens and all that stuff. I've told many people before, and you heard me saying this channel before, not getting it day one. I only got one console day one. We'll see how that works when it comes out. But if it doesn't wow me, I don't have nothing to really. I'm not gonna lie with nobody. I'm just not gonna be super wild. And next thing I also would like to point out is I've seen a couple of videos, people like, what games would the NX have? Unless I miss something, the NX will have Nintendo games and the usual culprits as usual. So that kind of puzzles me once again. What do I have? It's gonna have, if it's a home console, it's gonna have a Mario Kart. Well, hell, it's gonna be even the handheld. It's got a Mario Kart. It's gonna have a Mario game. It's gonna have a Zelda game. It's gonna have maybe something, a franchise that's been knocked out for a while by coming in. It's gonna have Nintendo stuff. That's why you buy the console, a Nintendo console for Nintendo games. Sorry, but that's a fact. So that's kind of weird. Now, also encourage people to do a, what do you call it? A how you call it? I'm trying to remember what you say. A experiment. I was saying, I was reading some stuff. I reading some stuff from Famitsu, and in Famitsu's latest article, they were saying that their number one developer in Japan, and they say Nintendo. Not kind of surprising. Again, they own 66% of the market share over there. That's cool. But I also read something that's killing me, and you see it on the screen right now, which is Mario Paper Color Smash. And the thing that surprised me, which is one of the things I'm happy that there are different people around the world, some good, some bad. You got to take the good with the bad sometimes. Nobody's angry at Nintendo for Color Splash or for Paper Mario being like this in Japan. Basically, they're pretty happy, and they can't wait to get their hands on the game the 11th of October. But but in the West, we're so rarely, this is not the game we wanted. So instead of just saying this is not the game we wanted, all right, we move on. No, we got to rant, we got to rave, we got to put stupid stuff in the comment section of Nintendo's video to cry like petulant little children about stuff like this, which is, again, I don't understand that. That's something very weird to me. Why the West have to be like this when East or other East doesn't do this? We know the East don't like shooter games, but they don't. If Nintendo does a shooter game or third party, they don't make a big hub up about shooter games. It's just kind of weird to me. Like I've said it in the video before. I have not against shooter games, and I was looking all happy when they announced Black Ops 3 because I love Black Ops 2 so much. That's one of my favorite Black Ops games, and I was like, oh man, this is awesome. As 3 came out, the story didn't have to do nothing with 2, and I was so disappointed. But again, I didn't make you can go on my channel. You can go back past channels and stuff. I didn't make a video about it. I didn't rant and rave about it because I have the thing of we can move on. I wish a lot of people can, but again, the internet have given a lot of people, these children, petulant children, the microphone to act like little whiny babies on it. But I don't want to dwell on it too negatively. But I'm pointing out though that it is kind of cool that to see that you put this game in another context, people are not angry, but other people are for some reason. Now, like I said on the Games at Large, I am enthralled and I'm looking for this game. It's already pre-ordered, it's ready to roll. It is funny to me. This game, I love Sticker Star, so this is up my alley. So that's one. I'm not, like I said, I never played Thousands Year Door. The only Paper Mario games I played is basically 2 types of Paper Mario games, which is Super Paper Mario was for the Wii, Super Paper Mario for the Wii, and Sticker Star. Paper Jam should be up that alley too, but we'll see. Yeah, you know what? We'll see how that works. Because I might use my 30 my discount to get that game. We'll see. But this look at this, I guess, but the part I gotta get Nintendo for, of course, episode 6 of the V Squad, just V Rescue Squad came out, and again, I love the music, I love the theme, how they do it. The PR team is, I mean, like I said, bar none, I love the PR team for Nintendo the majority of the times. I wish they did a better job with the Wii U as itself, but when it comes to the thing that matters the most, which is what I like, which is games, they do a good job. They do a good job, and I'm enjoying it right now. Wow. Oh, and you can see right now, kind of spoiling some of the stuff right here, which is, it's Japan. But it's pretty cool how the crafting of this, of the Nintendo's game craft has been upped over and over again. I've seen them do some crazy stuff with their with their gaming library, and that's what I like. They try stuff, they keep innovating and then making fun games. That's why I said, that's why I'm not too worried about the NX too much. A little bit, but not too much. I'll be the first to tell you, if the NX do two things I don't like, and I have to curve one of them, which is because me and Dr. Feelgood and Anderson and Dog Goes with a talk Sunday morning with a talk, and it was pretty. We talk about NX, but hopes of stuff, and he was asked, Dr. Feelgood was asking certain questions, so it was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I could see this. So I was like, it was pretty cool and enjoyable. So we would talk about some stuff. So he pushed me, because he pushed me to think of certain things, and I was like, okay, you know what? That's not really bad. I could see that. I could see that. That is pretty cool. So I'll change certain things because of my thing. But again, if I gotta install games, or this is not the smart way where I meet, and Doc knows what I'm talking about, and so is Anderson and Doc goes. He was asking me a question of how a system would work. If it's not the way installed that way in that regards, then I don't know. But if you have to install games like how PlayStation and Xbox One is, I'm out. If I gotta be always online, I'm out. I'm seriously, just because I love Nintendo, they could do some dumb stuff too that make me don't want to be a thing too. But I will speak with my wallet. I'm not gonna be right in a raven. Maybe I might do a video say, hey Nintendo, this is this, but I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I'm be honest with people. And with that too, I basically was cleaning up my bonus room, and I have to be honest here too, because I thought because I mixed up what I had some stuff, so I rechanged my games and put them in the catalog since I did my last the video I did that had all the games all over the place, and I counted stuff. So as of now, really, I put all my games together and looked on the Wii U and on the Wii U gamepad and on the Wii U physical disc. I don't have 64 games. I have 57. And I got more games coming, of course. But yeah, I thought I was at 64, and because I looked at some of the anime videos I had beside the games, and I counted those by accident when I was doing it. When I was at one time on a podcast, I was like looking across the room and counting. So physically touching them and then looking at the gamepad and counting each one, I was like, oh, okay, I have 57 games. Still not bad for a dying console, which I have. I think I have about 5 more games to come very soon. But it is cool to see what's going on in the world of gaming and see that, you know what, some YouTubers now start talking about games. That's good. Again, shout outs to the Gamers at Large, the podcast we had Sunday. That was fun. That's the most fun I had in a podcast in a while, really. Just cracking jokes and having fun. and I applaud you guys to go check it out because it was fun. We talk if you're a nostalgia person and cartoons and stuff like that, and I might do a podcast like that. That was I just had a ball with that. Excuse me. Let me see. I got Josh S. On it because now you got, like I said, now I got to look at the screen now. Josh S. saying, congrats on all the views. Hey, thanks, man. Shout outs to Reba King. Did some research on Sakura Wars, and they made new games, but it's off of cell phones, which is disappointing. Yeah, I know that's what it was. The only thing that came out of Sakura War game that when I bought the game and I looked at and saw some of the stuff like you said, Rebound King, it was mostly for me to watch the anime, and it's an old series anime, old style anime, so I wanted to see that. So that's basically what came out of it. I didn't look forward for that much games because I did say some of the games were going to be fun. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. We got, let me see. Josh has said again, this Paper Mario game looks good. Seriously, this Yoshi Woodwork, Kirby, and Rainbow's Curse look insane on the Wii U. Those art styles, man. Yep. That's why I say is the way that these guys doing it. They're, how you call it, the crafting of games. And of course, Brownie Takashi fudged these moron Paper Mario baby fans. Boy, Brownie, I heard you, bro. I heard you. If I'm looking for, Josh has asked if I'm looking forward to the new River City game of 3DS. I don't know. I mean, I saw it and I didn't really pull to it, really, Josh. I don't because I have so many other different games coming out, like as Bunny Kakashi just put out. Gunvolt is on pre-order. I'm supposed to get it about the 4th of next month. Color Splash, I'm gonna begin. I just bought like I said just a while ago some other games, and that's why I said it's gonna be a special video coming up Thursday. And also got some, like, if you go to my Google Plus page, I put up something that's kind of I want to explain a little bit, but not get into detail because I don't want to spoil it. It could be good or bad. It really can. Last night when I was at the studio, I saw, and also funny because I talked to somebody. They called me at work today and they wanted to do this project. Last night, somebody wanted me to do a project with them musically, like a real music project, and do some stuff. And I saw some video last night that's very, very moving, very moving. And it's against the norm. It's against what a lot of people say, and it's like a real life kind of thing. And it made me like shed a tear and stuff because it was like sad, but it's a side of the story. A lot of people don't know what they're talking about, but I'm gonna put a video on this channel, and I might say, I ain't gonna lie, I might lose a couple people because of my objectivity or whatever. So I hope when I put it on there, people understand where I'm coming from. But other than that, so I got that, and then also I got some stuff. Like I said, that one is just something I'll put later on. But then I got some news about something that's happening next year that is that's fun, and that one I'll explain it in the video Thursday. So things are moving along in real life stuff that is very good. Got to get that money up, man. Got to get that money up. But let me see. I'm because now I'm watching stuff, so I'm seeing. Let me see what these guys saying. Does the real 3D Kirby game exist? If not, maybe HAL can take the Galaxy engine and do something with it. 3D. Technically speaking, no. I mean, yeah, because closest was Air Ride, but that's your racing, and that's on a plane, and then you have in a weird isometric setup, which was Kirby 64. But no, I don't think it was never a real. That's not a bad game. We don't know. It might be they might be working on something like that. I did not see that in the works, but hey, that would be a cool idea to have a real 3D Mario style, a Mario Mario Galaxy style, or at least Mario 64 style Kirby game. That would be awesome. Because I don't remember seeing none of that stuff like that. So, what else I got to talk about? Oh yeah, like so. Also got shout outs to Jay, because I say he got me to buy some stuff. So again, like I said, it's gonna be some cool stuff for that Thursday video. This is just me rambling and just talking, and like I said, I'm watching the chat now, really. So it's cool to see that 5 people right now is just pick up, because this is impromptu. I didn't broadcast this or nothing, and I think it's Stephen O'Brien, if I'm right. When he's talked about, it looked like, you know what, Stephen O'Brien, I might, after seeing something Saturday morning, I might agree with you a little bit more now with the Hyrule Legends thing that you talked about. I don't know if you're gonna watch this video now, but if you do, I agree with you a little bit more. I still can't say it's not. I can't be that picky, because one game came before the other, and it will never, Legends will never be what it was if it wasn't for the first game at all. So, but hopefully. Oh, I'll get into that. So whenever I get a chance to the damn podcast that's still supposed to do, something always happens. Technically speaking, I wanted since I a little open today, I wanted to do that, but then like I said, my day job got hectic. I came home, my legs was killing me. I needed to take a nap. I'm up right now because they're supposed to call somebody over in Japan and talk some business. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that text to come through. Cause they said give him a couple minutes. So I'm just chit chatting for now. But yeah, I'm not chit chatting around it. But it's cool. Technically speaking, like I said, I'm looking forward to. As one person put on Yooka-Laylee, I'm like, yep, I'm looking for Yooka-Laylee, 3D platformer. And these guys are putting the time, and I see the Shovel Knights is in it. I mean, I'm loving how Yacht Club Games is, and I'm loving how the Yacht Club Games Shovel Knight is. They're getting Shovel Knight in a lot of things. 1 and 2, I'm also loving that these guys. I have to say this, Nintendo. Okay, you have a Shovel Knight amiibo. You need to have an Ashanti amiibo. Snap, chop. If you give Yacht Club Games that love, you got to give Wave 4 that love. You need to have Ashanti the Genie amiibo. Really, it needs to happen. Give Wave Forward that kind of love as well. Cause that would be awesome to have that amiibo. But give me a second here. But listen, you got some you gotta love the internet, people. You gotta love the internet. Dang it. I'm just rambling, talking about stuff, and I already don't. Maybe because I'm not precise or something. You gotta love the likes and dislikes of certain things. It's funny, but it is what it is. But like I said, I'm looking forward to Yooka-Laylee. I'm liking how Shovel Knight, the Yacht Club game is getting Shovel Knight in almost all these crazy games, and I'm liking how these indie developers are not like arguing, or majority of let's say a certain amount of them. That's not even the majority. Some amount of them are not trying to show how big the dick is, but I'm liking like won't the Shantae amiibo be censored? Why, Brownie? Why would it be censored? If the game ain't censored, why would it be censored? The game, why would it be censored? They could put a genie amiibo with Shantae. Shantae, nothing on Shantae. Yeah, because he has this whatever. Hell, they got a bandana amiibo. Why would they not have a Shantae amiibo? It wouldn't be censored. I'm just saying, and they need to work on it. But I like it how they show, like I said, how these guys are coming together, talking, having not have no problem. Platonic Games saying, "Hey, let's put Shovel Knights have been very, very popular this generation. Let's put them in our game." And same thing with Rumble, same thing with Gunvolt. It's like, dang, they're doing some awesome stuff with Shovel Knights, and the indie parties are talking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's really good. I'm liking it. I am really, really liking it. I'm really liking how this it's really is the back and forth going on. So it's cool to see that the indies gain as much love, and I'm again I bought more. It's sad, but I bought more indie games and more third party games this generation. And you know what? It's money well spent. Technically speaking, all the games I bought is money well spent because again, I don't buy bad experiences. I never understand why people do that. So it is what it is. Foodie Puncher, what's up, Foodie Puncher? I haven't played Shovel Knights despite having physical copy of the game, but when I saw him in Ukulele, I got quite happy about it. Yeah. Then if they made a Shantae amiibo, I want a Gumbo amiibo. I would want a Gunvolt amiibo too, Browning, if I have to tell the truth. But the reason I say Shantae because most of the Way Forward's game has been Rockstar on Nintendo's platform, and their thing is basically what do you call it? Shantae is Way Forward, just like Shovel Knight is Yacht Club's mascot. Shantae's mascot for Way Forward. So, and they have more Shantae games than Gunvolt. So, I would love to have a Gunvolt, like I said, on my 3DS. The skin I have on my 3DS, the theme is a Gunvolt theme. Well, since I first got it, I was like, I never took it off. I like the different music, and I like all the way they change the folders for each thing. Like a bad guy, goodbye. It switches all the time, so I like that. So that's pretty cool. Josh says, "Do you know why the real version of Fast Racing Neo won't come to America?" Shin said it wasn't coming. That's kind of weird. I thought it was, but if it ain't, I really thought it was. If it ain't, because that's what said I was gonna get it, but that's kind of weird. Maybe, maybe something I gotta look into, Josh S, because I was thinking that unless UK never got the down that you could download it, I think they got the physical copy. I mean, it's a what do they call it again? Dang it. It's a Nintendo Select. So it must have sold crazy in the UK for physical. I don't know, something. I'm just thinking logically here. I mean, they sold a lot for it to become its own Select in UK. It gotta be. It sold a lot in UK to become a Select. That's the only thing that makes sense to me because it's a physical copy in Europe. But if Europe never got a digital copy, then maybe that's why. But again, it's politics, it's gaming. Something's weird about it. So you know what it is. You know how ukulele has multiplayer. Maybe one of the multiplayer characters is Shovel Knights. Could be. I've not jumped into the aspect of multiplayer unless me and my sister will play that. I don't know. We'll see. If it's couch co-op multiplayer, we might dig into that and see what's going on. And you might be right, Josh S. I've not really paid super attention to ukulele like that. The only thing that stand out about Yooka-Laylee that I like is the game's coming out. It's coming out next year, first quarter. They said that the main team is working on the Wii U version and the Shovel Knights thing, and so that's why I paid attention mostly for. I mean, I'm looking forward for the game, but if you know me by now, like I said many times on videos, I don't get hyped for games. So when it comes out, we'll see. Hope he gets good reviews and people do research and pick up a really good game. Same here, Liger from Fruity Puncher. I have way more indie games than third-party games. Ratios about 2-to-1 or 3-to-1. I think it's like 3-to-1 for me. Yeah, it's like 3-to-1 for me. Fruity Puncher. Like I have too many. I bought many indie games more than I bought third-party games. Now my DS is a different story, but my 3D, my Wii U, yeah, I'm down. I'm with basically that. Ronnie Takashi, believe Liger. I believe. Like I said, I would love. Look, don't get it twisted. I would love a game, a amiibo of Gunvolt. Gunvolt is a cool looking character. I would love a Gunvolt amiibo. Technically speaking, I would even buy a Gunvolt Fig Tower if they have it. I would have seen that, but I would love to. So I have a problem with that. But there's none. So. And if I had to take a choice, I'll take Shantae over that because I just business-wise and the more games that's on the platform, Shantae I think should have more of leeway than Gunvolt. Sorry. Lego, when will you be hosting the Metroid Federation? Yeah, again, it's Fruity Puncher. That's my fault. It was supposed to be last week. Something happened. I wanted to do it like I said today, but somebody, basically, 2 people called out sick at my job, my day job, so I had to do more work than usual, and basically it was raining here in North Carolina, and I was out in the rain and everything, so my legs was killing me. I got home and I just lay down in my bed, and next thing I know, it was like 9:30. I'm like, oh crap! I went back up, and then somebody called me that I'm supposed to do business with, and I'm waiting for them to give me another text or something, and then I'm gonna bounce off of that. That's why I don't think I'll do an aftercast. I'm just here rambling mostly because that's what it's called, random talks. So let me see. But trust me, I'll let you know when it happens, man. Don't worry, I want to do it. I really do want to do it. So Banjo-Tooie style multiplayer and co-op mode in the main game for Yooka-Laylee. All right, if it's that kind of style in there, I never played Banjo-Tooie with other people, and so I can't, like I say, multiplayer like that. Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, I didn't play with. I played it by myself, having fun with it. So we'll see. But if it happens in there, and Josh, and like I said, and if they put Shovel Knight as that kind of character, that's pretty cool. And that's, like I said, I have no problem against it. I'm happy that they're doing stuff like this to give Shovel Knight the proper respect that it does. Give Yakult Games the power they want, so they could keep up on the game. And then when they make their next game on the NX or whatever console it is for Nintendo, we know we're gonna get that Nintendo love from Yakult Games. And I hope a lot of people do the exact same thing and go out and buy a lot of. You know what? Let's see what Shantae and a Half Genie, which console sells it the most. Let's see what that happens. Okay, Brownie. That's what I said. I have to be honest. I didn't even know they had a call. As Brownie just said, if the Banjo-Tooie had a call, I didn't really know because I never played it like that. So I didn't even know that. And if they do, like I said, that would be cool. I didn't be like that. Let's see. Great. Now I have time to dig into Hyrule Warriors before the podcast. Go ahead, Brownie. Like I said, yeah, I'm gonna try my best. It's just things have gotten crazy. Real life has been kicking my ass, and technically speaking, yeah. Yeah, everybody said they're cool with the podcast. Yep, that's cool. Thank you, guys. Just give me a second here. Okay, yeah. I did get the text now, so I gotta do. I gotta go in a little bit. But other than that, like I said, this is just a random talk. This I know this one won't get as much views as the other stuff because I just put it up. But I was surprised. I'll end it with this. I was surprised that the Wii U dying one got a lot of views. A lot of people really looked at it, and for the few people who asked the questions and was trying to, I don't know, troll me and say stuff. Again, answer the question. That's all it is. I also saw a podcast last night. Shout outs to Mr. Red Fox, and I would love to have. I'll do a quick synopsis of this. I would love to have a one-on-one with John Lucas. John, you know me and you're cool. Hey, I hope that you could get in contact with me, and we could have a one-on-one as well too. Now, I have to say, about 60% of the stuff you said last night on Red's podcast, I disagree with, because there were certain things that were just no. And if that's I can't I can't I will say one thing that you said that kind of like got me like, how can that be happening when you, and basically it goes back to the last video I just did. He was saying Nintendo's drop support he feel that Nintendo dropped support for the Wii U in 2015 or 16. I'm like, I still don't get it. How to drop support when they released 9 games last year and 5 games this year so far, which is going to be, and it's going to be 6 games. If you count things separate, it'd be 7 games, but Star Fox God, but they released 9 games this year. 5 games this year. How that's not dropping support. That's just giving you stuff, because I have not seen any other. Again, ask Sony, ask Microsoft how many games they give. If I'm looking at this objectively, and if somebody could please point me out if I'm wrong, I think what Microsoft had, what, Gears of War 4, Quantum Break, and Forza, and there's one more that came out, Recore, and those are the games they have, and all those are coming on PC, so it's not really an exclusive. You have to buy the console, really. So yeah, I don't see like I said, no companies pulling off what Nintendo did. So I didn't get that part. And then the cell phone part, that one's the one that took me back when he said that. But again, if anybody don't know what I'm talking about, check out Mr. Red Fox channel. He had a one-on-one podcast with John Lucas, and you can listen to it, because, like I said, I mean, John, I have no respect for you, son. I mean, you are very lenient, and you are very potent with your retro gaming and your knowledge of the past and what's going on. So it's pretty cool how that works out. But it works out. So I would love to have one-on-one. Get in contact with me, man. Let's do that. Let's do that, because I know your schedule is crazy, but it's good to have you back, and I would like to have more one-on-one and you talk about this stuff, including where you did a debate with Francis of Francis. I did a debate with him, and you compare and contrast, because I think to help you out in that regard. But other than that, let me see. Like I said, let me try to wrap this up, because I said the person did text me, so I gotta talk to them to see. Yep. Chariot Goblin, yeah, Nintendo released the most exclusive this year, as most they always do. But again, they support their platform, so I didn't see. That's the part of Kimmy when they're done. They drop support for the Wii U. I don't see that. Why would you drop games for this console if you say that? Logically, listen to what people are saying. Look at the numbers, and then you can't say that. It's kind of funny. Let me see. Josh. Oh, okay. All right, there you go. Do you know if any changes to Project Robot are still on the Wii U? Nope. I mean, the last time me and Mono talked about it was a little bit before E3, whatever, and he said he has not figured out a game, just like he did Project Guard to become a Star Fox game. He didn't figure out a game that made it easy to put with it. Yeah, he's trying to put it in a game form, not just a simple tech demo. And I've not seen him say anything about that right now. So I mean, the last time he's talking was just before E3, a little bit after, and that's about it. I never seen him say anything. No, it was before E3. Yeah, it was around Star Fox time, and when people ask him that question, I never heard. I've not seen any news articles from Japan or America that says he's talking about that. Mostly, he's talking still about the next games development in for next year and everything. And I've seen him still talking about Star Fox, which is kind of sad that he got to do that because people, trying the game, even though they asked him to be back in the lead of the thing. But sometimes, you know what? Damn if you do, damn if you don't. So it could be vaporware, Chariot, but again, he said the way Miyamoto thinks is he has to have a fun application to put it with, and just a tech demo was not fun. That's just the way he looks at it. Let's see. They said the same thing about Project Guard, so I'm going to wait it out. Yeah, like I said, if he figure out a way to put it in there, he will. Roger Bates made NX parody. I got you. Microsoft has a long wait between Quantum Break and Recore. Well, yeah, it is. Because let me see, the last game Nintendo had was Tokyo Mirage, and Tokyo Mirage came out in June. When did it came out? June? I think it's June. I could be wrong. Could be July. Let me see. I just want to look at that so I don't get it now. So there you go. Let me see. When did that game came out in America? Not that in America. Yep, it was June. Okay, so it was June. So June, July, August, September, and then we got Color Splash. Yeah, so it took a while, but same thing. We would say that. Like I said, I'm an objective person. I don't try to lie to nobody, Chariot. So it is what it is with that. But I mean, my point still stands that nobody is the kind of games that people talk about like that, like they're exclusives, because nobody. There's a few people talk about Recore, but Recore, you didn't see no commercial. And then like Microsoft didn't do nothing to help Recore, so it's kind of weird. Well, brain age, concentrating training ever released in Europe. That's something you gotta ask Europe, Nintendo, Europe. Because I can't answer that question, because there's some games that was in Japan. Like I have a Japanese Wii U, and there's some games that's on a virtual console that I wish they released in America. Some they have, but some they have not. And I'm like, wow, this would be some cool games on a virtual console. But I don't think they'll come over here. It's weird. So it's something you gotta just. One thing about Nintendo, I would say, if you are nice to them and you go and ask their Twitter accounts and stuff, majority of the time, or if you have the of course the Miiverse, they mostly will respond with you. I've never, for me, they always have responded to me, but again, there could be times that they be busy and stuff. But try it. I go through Miiverse because I don't have a Twitter account, but ask them and see what happens. It's coming out in June of the 20. Coming out in June 20. Let's see. DFLs don't get brain age. Well, like I said, I think he was talking about the specific game. I would think they got brain age over in Europe. I think he's a Pacific game he's talking about, because I've seen brain age over there. Oh, I'm not in Europe. Brain age concentration release in in Europe is an inside joke with the community. All right, there you go. Well, we didn't know that. Mother 3 for Bronny and Fruity Puncher, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3, and 64. Whatever, man. I forgot. Josh, I forgot ReCore was a thing until you mentioned it just now. Yeah, because they didn't advertise it at all. Microsoft really didn't advertise that game at all. It's sad, but that's what's going on now. So they're gonna push that regard. So I have other videos that's on my channel that I already have that I'm gonna release up. Like I said, those are just like driver's time. I don't think I'm getting that much views as well too. So it is what it is. But hope y'all check them out. And like I said, Thursday is gonna be a cool. I want to put a video Thursday just for the fun of it and tell you something that's happening there. Other than that, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I really do gotta go because the person that text me. So, yep, my sister has that game, Chariot, and she loves it. She loves that game. Rhythm Heavens Mega Mix is pretty cool game. That's one thing she is that is one thing that is what do we call it? Ooh. That's one thing that she loves the most is that game. She loves beat games and stuff like that because I said like Elite Beat Agents. She's a beast on that bad boy. Whoo, that is a beast. But she loves that game and basically came around for her birthday. So I was like her. Oh, sorry. I basically came around for her birthday. That was kind of like her birthday gift. So she enjoys it, of course. So the next thing she would be enjoying, of course, other than Tokyo Mirage, because she's playing the game and having fun, would be, of course, Gunvolt 2 that's coming out next month. And looking forward to that. Yeah, I bought the game and I played a little bit of it. So far I like it. It seems like your cup of tea as well. Yeah, that's it. I bought the game and I bought the game and I like it to a degree. I'll dig in more. I already got a couple of impressions because I like playing it with the nunchuck and remote, and that's the thing about it that I love. People have selective memory. We know that. That's just what it is. And GDC, the reason he wanted to say when we create a console and we give it to third parties, most of you said third, at that time it was third party, one of indies. He was saying, we give you the canvas, you paint whatever you want on the canvas. And it's sad that we are losing game form. That's one thing I did agree with John Lucas saying. We are losing game in video form more than video in game form. That's the difference. He's right about that. We're losing the artcraft of gaming, and these guys are not putting the potential of the game up front. And I look at De-Evolution came out and uses nunchuck remote. That's from the last system, and it was there, and they used it. Just like Guacamelee, when that Drinkbox with Severed used the gamepad. It's funny. The indies have no problem using the gimmicks that Nintendo put out, but the third parties have a problem. Why? That's weird. I don't know about a new IP, but if it is, that'd be cool. But we'll see. Like I said, and we'll see by next year what Retro. I think by next year we'll see what Retro's working on. Spell that game backwards. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's weird to see what the indies done with the gamepad. It's sad. These guys have less, and that's one thing I did like when I was listening to NVC. sad but truly now I don't watch NBC anymore because the NX, all the NX rumors and the Dick Wright and these guys done and so many lies that NBC have done. I've backed out from watching. I used to listen to that thing every Friday. I don't do it that much because it's just getting on my nerves. I was like, nah. So I'll wait until the NX get revealed and I'll give NBC a second shot. I like when they do the retro stuff, but this, when they be going on Newsleak with all the junk, no. So but what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's sad. But like I said, when Pearson said, when Jose said it's hard and expensive to make a game for the Wii, and he told Jose, I told him, like, no, you can't say that because indie developers have no problem putting their games on Nintendo's consoles. Like, you know what? Yeah, and they don't have no way to budget as third parties, nowhere. The evolution, yeah. If you look at if you read it backwards, yep. Rich was well. Rich went to become a Nintendo PR. So was Andre Drake, as you saw for Breath of the Wild. And yeah, they got their dream job. So who am I to argue shit? They got to work with Nintendo. So hell, that's pretty cool in that regard. Even when they left, I thought it was still all right. Jose was pretty cool. Brian was all right to a degree, but then Brian started being egotistical as well and started like, well, we need more power. And they don't do this, and this is why I don't like Nintendo this way, and start crying and bitching about the dumb stuff that we've been hearing on the internet over and over again. And Peer Stein has back and forth, and I respect Peer to a degree because it's up, but I still I hate the part when he was like, I hated the single player from Smash Brothers Brawl, but then and it's the same reason that's why Sakurai put, everybody thinks because it leaked the story and all that stuff. No, Sakurai personally said, and my sister saw it too, and personally said, you guys hated the first is because of damn gamers. Y'all wanted a different. You wanted more interactive story from Brawl. He gave you No Space Emissary. Y'all bitched about it, saying, "Oh, we don't want that." So he said, "You know, screw it. I'm not gonna give y'all no." It was the gamers who bitched too much and didn't give them, and then give them the single player. So now if you go listen to back to back, when you saw that the first video and Pearson was bitching about Subspace Emissary, and then when the game got released, he was like, "Damn, I missed Subspace Emissary." I'm like, "What? You bitched about it, then you say you missed it because you didn't get it." So you see, gamers, you don't know what you miss until it's taken away. So damn it. So yeah, so it's annoying, but it's sad that like I said, indie games are doing more with the gamepad than third parties. That's sad. You telling me, Ubisoft, you couldn't put more than an interactive map for Watch Dogs? You could have put stuff like how Batman had to do with the codes and stuff like that. You couldn't put that on the gamepad, but Sever Drinkbox could use the gamepad to do sever and cut things and slow time down and all that stuff. And that De-Evolution could use the could use the Wii Nunchuck, which is almost, that came out in 2006. Get the hell out of here. Third parties, that's why I say the developers are getting lazy and the publishers don't really give a damn. But with that said, I gotta go. I'll catch y'all later. I gotta talk to this person. I hope that they're not annoyed. Nope. So catch y'all later. Thank you for joining me on this random chat. Again, Cherry Goblin, Barney Takashi, I think that's what I'm gonna do now. When I'm looking at the chat, I'm just gonna shout all y'all who's been in the chat. So Cherry Goblin, Barney Takashi, Josh S, Footy Puncher, of course, Rebound King. Thank you guys for joining me. And like I said, I'm getting used to the chat now, watching the chat, because like I said, I never really used to watch the screen that much. I don't even know. You're right. That's kind of weird, Cherry Goblin. And what happened to Canal Space program for Wii U? Huh. I think it's still coming, but it is weird. I've not heard nothing lately about it. It needs to. I hope they didn't cancel it or something happened to it. You're right, because Hive Jump was supposed to come out early this year and it's got pushed back. So we'll see how that works out. So, but other than that, man, thank y'all for joining me. I'll catch y'all next time. And like I said, hopefully things can work out. I could do the damn Metroid and Hyrule Warriors one. Other than that, peace out.